The bike from the kid who never made the turn. Starring me and the bike. The bike kid who never made the turn. Used to live down the street over there, like that way. I don't know, I can't really show you right now. This could be the bike guy right now. But this idiot would never make the turn on his bicycle. I mean, not his bicycle, his Mercedes. He had a black Mercedes. One day he moved out. Every day, so behind him in that truck, he would not merge onto the main road coming out of condo land, and he would not make a turn on the yellow, turn on the green. And he was very, like, a green yield. He wouldn't make a turn then. And he would not make the turn right when it turned to red either, which you're supposed to get into the intersection when you want to make a left turn. This fucking kid would not do any of that. Younger kid, just a dumbass. And one day he moved out of condo land, and it was the best thing because I didn't have to wait for them, and he left his bicycle behind, and I had it ever since. It was in pretty shitty shape. This was a nice bicycle, and the kid is so shitty they trashed it. So now the bike is for sale. I'm just wiping it down because it is quite dirty. And it's a Specialized Hard Rock from about 1994. Is this the dude over here? I don't know. Who the hell knows? So many strange people in condo world. One guy said the chain was rusty. This old fucking idiot from Pennsylvania. He said the chain was rusty. And the chain is not rusty, it is greasy. There's evidence of grease right there. But the guy was such an old stupid fuck. He didn't know what he was talking about. So I don't know how many people looked at this bike now. 2, 3, 4. I got about 3 other people interested in it right now. Paint on the handlebars. I did a couple things to it. I just want to make it nicer though. It's kind of dull and dusty. So, like I did with the other bike that the New York guy bought. He was a nice guy. Everyone else broke my balls on that one. Told me it didn't shift and everything else. The Mongoose. I think I have a video of it somewhere. And it was fun. That was a nice bike though. XR75. Old one, 2008. This thing, it's $80, This is a $200 something bike used. If it's in perfect condition. This one's not perfect. These handle grips. Want to bitch about that. Get some handle grips. They're $5 for a set of them. Put them on. Brakes work. There's Mazda Man. He's dragging something. Mazda Man. Holy shit, he's dragging this whole thing over the speed bumps. Mazda Man. Cool, my truck has to rev that high too to move. It has no power. Alright, that looks a little better. We just swapped the seat out. Don't tell him. I gotta ride it around. Make sure it's good. The tires are kind of old and shitty. The wheel is different now. It has marks and shit, but someone takes care of it. This will last them 10 years. Has nice wheels. Area. Those are Japanese. Very good wheel. I should really put some more air in the tires, but it's fine. No kickstand either. Yeah, the kid who never made the freaking turn. Never made the turn. Yeah, just aired it out. I got a lot of phlegm, a lot of allergies. But one day, Brian's gonna buy himself a nice bike that he's proud of. It's made in a good place, made in Japan, made in America, something like that. And with all these bikes that he found in the trash and fixed up. I never really was a bike guy, but I gotta think Charlie used to help me at Toyota. He moved to Arizona. I think last time I saw him was like 2011 when he drove this thing up there and it was falling apart. He always used to help me. At the same time, he used to get mad at me because I made a mess all the time. But it was understandable. He was right. Real smart guy. Welded, rebuilt a Dodge Duster 440 in it. The car was awesome, lime green. Nice car. Really did a nice job on it. Whoever painted it did a decent job too. I don't know if he did some of the body work. He might have. He did a lot of the middle work. But he used to have bikes all over his place. He made a chopper bike. Big fat racing slick, like wider than the Oldsmobile. And I should have got a picture of that or video back in the day. All made out of fence pole. He welded it all together. Galvanized fence pole. It worked. It was galvanized. You just had to grind the areas where it was galvanized because it wouldn't stick very well. Yeah, old Charlie used to have bikes everywhere. He was probably about late 30s, 40 or something, and I worked there, so he got to be old now. He's probably old and gray in Arizona. Luckily, he got out of Long Island. He was a really good, really smart guy, a really good tech. Drove Toyotas, he fixed Mopars, but he had bicycles all over the place, and I feel like Charlie, every time I play with old bikes, and I just learned. He used to spoke wheels, everything. He knew how to spoke wheels from scratch. Even in the chopper bike, he spoked a big giant drag slick with the hoop and everything. He cut the whole hoop out, and somehow he put spokes in it, and so it was a spoked drag wheel. Yeah, it was like 31 inch wide or something. It didn't need a kickstand. It was so wide. But yeah, the kid's bike didn't make the turn. Hopefully, they'll find a new owner. Nice bike. It really rides around good. But I don't need all these things. They're just gonna rust outside. Anyway, selling bikes on Craigslist is like selling a car. It used to be so easy. Taiwan's good. Never diss Taiwan. If you can get Taiwan over China, get Taiwan. They actually make good stuff. It's a real city, Taiwan. Taipei, whatever the heck. Yeah, go look at that place. It's not China. Oh my god, I got rust. This thing is sitting 1994, I think. One on eBay, it's about 200 something they want. It's a little. They have metal. So, my last bike had metal. I want metal claws. Oh, it's missing. Where'd all the reflectors go? I don't know. It has no reflectors to get the reflector delete. Night Rider style. Get a damn drink holder, man. Come on. Yeah, a little dirty. Now these hand grips, shitty, and 2 tires. That's all I would do. Up to the owner. Depends how far you're going with it. One guy actually wanted a bike. Gets them my whole information, and he says he can't come here. I need to deliver the bike to them. I'm like, really? What an ass. That was a different bike though. I took that one off the market. Yeah, this was all rusted and actually might be coming back, which sucks. I just lightly painted that. Alright, and this is another spray job. Barbecue paint. These things suck too, the plastic handles. It's garbage, you need metal. Hopefully, we're waiting for the dude. Now we got 3 more people lined up. Had to fix this. This is all messed up, the brakes. That was like 2 weeks ago. I kept on dragging on that side. I rigged it up so it works good now. Had to go adjust all the brakes. They were messed up. Yeah. Maybe one day we'll get a good bike with like disc brakes or something. Suspension. But we gotta find a spot to keep it inside, not around the pool. With junk bikes. I only have 2 junk trash found bikes. Had about, I don't know, 7 or so, or 5. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1 I junked, so 6. Use that one for parts. I showed it in the summertime too. I picked up a old Schwinn, 1976, was bicentennial. I didn't even know what it was. It was red, white, and blue. A woman's bike. And I sold it in parts, I think for $20 or $30. The frame was all fucked up in the back. The guy just wanted the front half. So he actually cut the bike in half in the street. He brought a little saw with him, wanted to cut it apart and by himself. I go, no way, dude, you're gonna be here all day. Saws all come out. Cut it like here, and then like there, I think. Or cut, yeah, something like that. Or cut it over here. I don't know, that was funny as hell.